focus down into a niche. You're going to give people an idea of who to refer you to a lot better than just saying anybody. Because if somebody asks me, as a graphic designer, who do you focus on? I say anybody. They're like, okay, and they walk away. And then somebody says they need branding. They're not going to think of me because I said everybody. I didn't give any specifics, any triggers in their mind. Sorry, skip where I am. But so as a graphic designer, it would be more helpful if I said I focus on new and small business branding. So that way, if somebody's having a conversation with somebody, and they say, "Oh, I need to rebrand my business," they'll automatically think, "Oh, Jay does that." Or I've had people say, they don't remember my name, they remember the Ape guy. Ape guy, he does branding. Or if I even focus it more and say restaurants, focusing on new restaurants. So anytime somebody's having a conversation with somebody, yeah, I'm opening a new restaurant, or I know so-and-so is opening a restaurant, they'll think of me. And so the word branding might not even come up. But you can still work with a wide variety of clients. So an example I was just given recently was Mountain Dew. They're a soft drink company. It sits on the shelf. Anybody can buy it. But who do they focus on? They focus on the X game crowd, skateboarders, snowboarders. That's their focus. That's who they market to. That's where they spend all their dollars marketing towards that specific group. But anybody can buy it. They're not keeping anybody else from purchasing the product. So I'm going to pass out a couple of worksheets. So there's 3 sheets. Yeah. So there's 3 sheets separated. One is explains the areas of the sheet. One is my example, and then one is a blank version of the sheet. Yeah.
Okay, because my husband and I started going to church there, so I wanted to bring that Saturday night. Oh, you did bring it in? Oh, cool.
First to work?
Blake, do you have an extra one of the
I do.
filled in for the one that's filled in?
And did you get some?
Thank you.
They always tell you you're supposed to not hand out the sheets at the beginning, but kind of just up on it. Okay, if everybody takes a look at, say, the areas for referral that has the blanks filled in with my information, we can go off that, and I can explain this, and then later I'm going to have you guys fill out the blank version for yourselves. But basically, you can use this in any type of networking group, power circle, or one-on-one, to help you find, or you can just use it by yourself to figure out when you're out in a networking situation, people that you want to target and give you a better ask for who you're targeting. So the first group is food chain. And food chain are, there's another sheet that kind of gives a little rundown of it. So you're connected with other professionals that service the same audience. As for me, as a graphic designer, web developers, marketing people, commercial real estate brokers, lenders, or other industries that represent or are present in my food chain. So I need to continue to work with those individuals to target the same clients. So on my list, in the top section, I filled out marketing firms, commercial real estate, and business funders. So those are the same people that will be going after the same target audience I am. So if I meet a commercial real estate person, they're going to be targeting new businesses. So they might have referrals from me that they gave somebody a loan who's starting a new business. They might be able to refer them to me and say, hey Jay, this person's starting a new business. They don't have any branding, or they might need branding. Same with marketing firms is kind of another area that marketing companies are always hiring out for graphic designers or business lenders. Somebody who's making a loan might you've just given a loan to somebody who's starting a new business. So those people in my same food chain. The next area is niche, and this is kind of who you're targeting, who you're focusing on, and these can change. So if you have this sheet, here's a blank sheet, you can change this week to week. Like I have a couple meetings where we go over this every time, and you're supposed to come with it filled out each time, ready to present your categories. You can change it every time. So like this week I want to focus on micro businesses, 1 to 5 employees, restaurants, and Pilates and exercise instructors. Next week it could be HVAC contractors, carpet cleaners, could be anybody. So whoever my niche is, whoever I'm focusing on, that's for that category. The next category is decision maker, and that's who is in those businesses you're targeting, who are going to make the decision, who's going to you're going to be able to give you the green light to go ahead with either hiring me as a designer or installing a new HVAC system. So for me, it's the business owner or the person in the marketing department who's really going to make those decisions for me. And then trigger events are events that are going to happen that will cause the need for your service. So for me, it's starting a new business, or somebody's rebranding their business, or they have a new product launch. And the reason it has the 2 boxes at the top, really you can fill your information, and if you're doing a one-on-one with somebody, this is how it was first presented to me in a one-on-one situation, where I sat down with somebody and they said, let's walk away with 5 referrals for each other. So he had his information in one corner, put my information in the other, had his sheet, and he gave me a blank sheet, and I did the same. So that way, when you go home, you know whose information you have on there, and it's easy to keep track of. Because you're not always going to have all your referrals at hand on your phone or your business card book or whatever. So sometimes you need to think about it a little bit, but this at least gives you a little worksheet to go off of. So does everybody have a pen when they can start working on filling out who their food chain, niche, decision maker, and trigger event might be? And then I've done this a few times with people, and some people have a little trouble distinguishing between the events. So I think we'll have you guys fill it out, and then we'll go around and we'll discuss some of it. And maybe if you guys are okay with it, we'll just start naming them, and then people can shout out, "Hey, I know somebody who can help you with there, or this person, that person." That's how we usually handle it in most of my power circles. Go around the table. Everybody has it pre-filled out, but everybody just kind of gives comments, and then that person is responsible for writing it down. So it's a two-way street. If I give Terry a referral, I have to send him the referral, but it's his responsibility to follow up with me to make sure I give him the referral.